Hello, this is Yahweasel, and this is my 1000th video. Well, at least by my own count it is, and it's technically possible that I'm off by one or something if I got confused, but I think that this is my 1000th video. If you ask Google, or if you ask YouTube, it'll probably tell you I'm at about 990 something, but I have some unlisted videos that are only findable in the descriptions of other videos. So, well, if you didn't see those, you're just gonna have to go through every video on my channel and click every link in every description in order to find the secret videos. But I assure you, they're out there, because this is number 1000. When you do that, when you go back and go through it, just make sure you leave a like too. Just as an aside. Anyway, so I decided for my 1000th video, to hell with viewers, I'm just gonna play whatever the hell I want to, which means I'm gonna play a flight simulator, and specifically, I'm gonna play Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Simulator 2. Sorry, Advanced Flight Trainer 2 is the name of the game. It's not really a game, it's a flight trainer. Anyway, the reason I want to play this is flight simulation was really how I got started in gaming at all. I had this is a this is a flight simulator I used when I was a youngin'. As you saw in the title screen, this was released in 1989. I did not use it in 1989, but I certainly used it later. And, you can do some math to try and estimate my age, and my age when I might have played this, and whatever else you might care to know. Suffice it to say, I was quite young learning to fly. But anyway, this is Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Simulator 2. Basically, Advanced Flight Trainer 2. I keep on saying Advanced Flight Simulator. And, I doubt that I am particularly interfering with with Chuck Yeager properties or Electronic Arts properties in playing this game. If you want to go play it, then by all means, flea markets? Well, okay, it would be quite difficult, actually. I have the original manual and disc for this game, or whatever it is. But tragically, one thing that came with it that I do not have is the cassette tape by Chuck Yeager himself, explaining how to fly in Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer 2. That is the greatest of tragedies. Whoa there, I'm trying to get it. I am actually using a flight stick, which was very much supported in the original, setup. I can't tell if that blob I'm looking at is a runway or... Yes, okay, that's the runway. Fine, I am coming in way hot here, so flaps on. Oh dear, way too hot. Oh, this is not gonna be a pretty landing. I should mention that the DOSBox's control for the setup for this flight stick is not exactly perfect. I've got everything. I have ailerons, elevators, and rudder control, but my throttle doesn't have... Oh, and throttle. But my throttle doesn't have the full ray... Oh, this is ugly. This is the worst landing imaginable. This is how you die. Oh dear, okay, no, come on, yeah, if I were really flying, this would be an aborted landing right here, but luckily this is a flight trainer, and the grass is made of solid nothing-anium, so there we go. What a beautiful landing that was. Stick on the brakes, turn off the flaps, and hey, presto! Let's take an outside look at our beautiful pink and yellow plane. Sorry for that flashing. I believe that is caused by DOSBox, not by Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer 2, which of course is an incredibly advanced piece of software that would never have weird flashes or anything like that. Thank you. But it has a bunch of missions. Demo flight, I believe this is a demo that, we're supposed to imagine that Chuck Yeager himself is flying this, so let's give an external view on this. Oh man, this brings back memories like you wouldn't even believe. Oh good, it shows like the copyright line by Electronic Arts. You know what, I don't even want a demo flight, actually. Shall we try a race? How about a 1988, so very, very recent, race loop course. Oh dear, this is not the view for a race. I hate the view change, because as you can see, it goes really slowly, and then eventually... There we go. Who am I racing? Am I supposed to already have gone off here? Oh, wow, this thing's got power! Ooh-wee, I would love to retract the gear. I'm too terrified of everything that's happening. Oh my god, the flight stick is way too sensitive. Oh, I see. There are gates. Okay, there are gates. Oh god, this is a machine here. I need to restart that. Oh boy. Okay, with the old Cessna, I needed full throttle to even take off. With this, full throttle is basically insanity. Okay, there are gates. I didn't understand the gates. Okay. I will retract the gears. Thank you. Oh, I see. These are the gates. Okay. I gets it. Oh god, okay. Whoa there. Yep, this is a aerobatic course here. I don't know if I actually passed that gate. Wow, seriously? This is really aerobatic. Am I supposed to... Wait, I must have done that in the wrong order. Yeah, that's probably it. So instead, let's just fly into space. That's what I'm gonna try now. Doop-de-doop-doo. I'm sure I have enough fuel to fly into space. What could possibly go wrong? I'm starting to see stars. Oh, I'm starting to see constellations. We're going to space, guys! We're going to space in Chuck Yeager's incredibly accurate to physics advanced flight trainer 2. Here we go! Goodbye, Earth. We are at, what, 60,000? Wait, is that... Flame out! Oh no! That's a problem. Okay. We are stalling. We are stalling at nearly 70,000 feet. We did not make it into space. That is a tragedy. Oh dear. Come on. Maintain control. This is fine. This is good. We didn't make it into space. I don't even know what I'm flying, which probably would make a difference. So let's go ahead and go back down. We're a little bit high up now, so let's make a quick landing sequence here. This is the safe way to fly, right? I don't believe you can... Okay, don't record it then. What? Oh, piffle, what? I don't know how to turn off the recording mode. I need to give it more memory. Damn you, DOSBox. What have you done? Anyway, that was obviously a very silly flight to do. So let's not do a race. Let's try a formation. Let's try a basic formation, not a Blue Angels formation. Flight difficulty 0. Your accuracy is 100%. What do you mean airplane destroyed and crashed? I haven't done anything yet. Did you need me to be going faster? What? Okay, this is quite the nice formation. You just start and immediately fall out of the sky. Oh, what? I was inside of another plane and that made me crash. Pardonnez-moi? Okay, let's get inside of my own plane, how about? My accuracy is 0%. I don't even know what I'm aiming for. It's supposed to show a little check on the screen for where you're supposed to be in these kinds of things, but I don't seem to be seeing any. You know what? To hell with all the weird missions. Shall we do flight training? Let's do flight training later. For the moment, let's just focus on some nice weird stuff, such as obstacles. Oh god, it just throws you right in, doesn't it? Jesus. Oh man, okay. We're gonna try to slalom around these obstacles because that's the best thing for any pilot to do. Woo! I have a flight stick decades more advanced than this game, which does make things a little bit easier. Where is my inclination? I can't see it. Whatever. This is a weird instrument panel, in fact. I'm not sure what to make of it. Where is the artificial horizon, even? What a useless instrument panel. Well, I guess I have the real horizon. That'll do. Oh, is that? Okay. I've got a target somehow. Now I have a target. Oh, I was closer to the ground than I thought. I'm good at this game. Let's go to the bridge. We're gonna fly dramatically over the bridge, just for dramatic purposes. Oh, I think I'm in the sub width. This looks like this from this view, from this vantage point. No, that's not the Cessna. That's the Cessna. Oh, does it make them look different? Does it have different looks? Oh, who knows? So instead, now that I've shown you the planes, you might see there are some interesting options in here, such as the space shuttle, which it starts out of fuel for some reason, so that's nice. So you can crash the space shuttle. Actually, of course, you're supposed to land the space shuttle. But let's fly something a little bit more interesting. Oh dear. Oh wow, you are really just starting me heading for the ground, aren't you? Thanks, game. That was very helpful. Now this isn't interesting enough. It starts with an X, but let's just whatever this is. A 1987 Hilleman XRH4 Mad Dog. Let's see. Ceiling is 30,000 plus feet, so just wherever. Landing speed 95. Wow. Maximum speed is only 300. That's a tragedy. Whoa there. Whoa there. This was a bad place to take control. Okay, okay, okay. Throttle down. Regain control. What is happening with this plane? Whoa there. Well, maybe I was just at stall speed. I was so slow. That's a sorry way to land an airplane. Yeah, it really is. Let's actually go to the runway and take off this plane rather than just starting it mid-air at stall speed. That was not my wisest decision. I don't imagine this is going to need much of the runway at all to take off. We're probably going to make a nice, easy takeoff here. Well, we're not throttling as fast as I kind of... Tires disintegrated. Okay, I needed to pull up a lot more. This is weird. Okay. Pull up hard. Do not disintegrate the tires this time. Can't pull up too hard or won't actually succeed in taking off. I could even try flaps on takeoff if I was crazy. What do you have to do to not disintegrate the tires? Okay, what a useless plane. I guess it's probably meant to be towed into the air. So it's not, yeah, they're not like takeoff tires. Let's fly the Spitfire. Feeling very warlike here. Wow, I can't see. Okay, I can see my artificial horizon. Okay, I actually have all of my instruments. That's nice. Hey, and I can see things once the plane is in a more normal attitude. You like the engine sounds, by the way? That is DOS vintage. High quality stuff. So the thing that later games would do better, or later flight simulators would do better, is the feeling of motion. You definitely don't feel like you're going very fast when you're flying in Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer 2. I'm moving, definitely, but like... Hoo-wee! How fast am I actually going? Yeah, I'm approaching 250, which is, pretty fast. But does it feel that way? Not really. It kind of feels like I'm barely moving at all. And there is definitely, you know, if you don't actually have the wind in your face, then you can kind of feel that way when you're in the air as well. But just having a better point of reference is, makes that a little bit more real. So... I did, by the way, much earlier, maybe a year ago, something like that. I played a different flight simulator, X-Plane 10, and I was amazingly great at that. But this, I mean, this is pure nostalgia. This is my 1000th episode. I'm offering you nothing if you don't care about flight simulators. If you do, this is pure nostalgia. This is how flight simulators were before there was any reason for flight simulators to exist. Whoa, I'm blacking out. Okay, that was a bit of an overzealous turn there. We're gonna try and make a really messy landing here. Flaps up. Whoa there. Okay. Oh man, the flight stick is a little bit oversensitive for this particular piece of software, so that's why I tend to really twiddle about a lot. What's weird is I can definitely kind of feel the plane fighting me, except of course the flight stick isn't fighting me at all, so it feels very unnatural. Okay, this is gonna be another messy landing. Landings are always the worst. Okay, this isn't even gonna be on the dirt runway here. It's just gonna be on grass. You wanna land, or... You want to touch... There we go. Took a little bit more to touch down than I expected there. Flaps up. Hey! We have successfully landed Spitfire. So let's go ahead and successfully destroy a Spitfire. Shall we? There's some way. There's some way to just set your location. Yeah, here we go. Canyon! That sounds like fun. Let's fly through a canyon and or destroy ourselves. Can you imagine how amazing this would have looked in 1989? More amazing than it does now, to be honest. 2015, these graphics do not impress. They're trying. Give them a break. Whoa, it actually froze up for a second there. Whoa! Quick left. Okay, I didn't die, so that's nice. I didn't quite anticipate that turn. So, other things this game, quote-unquote, can do is spaceflight. So I'm gonna try to replicate something I did when I was a kid, which is basically a bug in this game. If I can figure out how to do it. In fact, please hold while I just click around in the menus a bit. Okay, I thought, wrongly, that there was a way to give your plane, just like cheat your plane fuel, but there doesn't seem to be. Which means, in effect, that you can never have fuel in the space shuttle. You can only land it. You can't do a takeoff, which is unfortunate. So instead, I got in the X-29, and I'm just going to start at 10,000 feet and see how high I can get. There we go. Don't need to be at any angle. We are trying a space flight in a non-space designed plane. I doubt that I'm going to be able to simulate the bizarre bug that I got before. If I fail, which I most assuredly will, then I will just describe to you what the weird bug was. That orange blob is my head, by the way, in case that's not obvious. Oh god, flame out, whoa there, Man, we only got to 50,000 feet that time. What did I do that let me get to insane altitudes? Oh, come on, stop falling! Ugh, no! We're down to 39,000. Oh dear, somehow I had figured out a way in this to get to crazy altitudes, and basically I crashed into the sun when I was quite young. The sun in this game is actually just like a dinner plate in the sky. It's not that far away, and so it was quite possible to crash into it, which was the greatest moment of my childhood, but tragically not one I'm probably going to be able to replicate here. The X-15? Here we go, ceiling 314,000 feet. Hey, seems like that's good enough to me. Whoa there, come on, pull up, throttle up. We're gonna go up now. Just keep the ground below and the space above. I can't even see where the sun is right now. But, you know, if I can get up to 315,000 feet, I should be able to see pretty well. Okay, correct plane. Dang it, out of fuel. Don't give me this out of fuel. Oh, maybe that was the trick. I just keep on saying X-15 again, and then it gives me more fuel. That was the trick. That's how I did it. There's no, like, give me more fuel button, but you can cheat more fuel that way. Yep. The sky is turning black as we take our F-15 inexplicably into space. Here we go, out of fuel again. Not a problem. Here we go. We're going to space. Did you know that Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer 2 is actually a space flight trainer? Because I sure didn't. We're in space, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Come on, keep going up. I can't, so it does still, it has the proper aerodynamic controls. Whoa, total stall. That's because there's no air. I saw the sun for a moment. Boy, how am I not dead? Just as an aside question there. Okay, I'm totally throttled down. Oh man, yeah, this is what happens when you're in space with no fuel and totally throttled down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gain some kind of control. Some kind of control. Where did my instrument panels go, by the way? Oh dear, I don't like total stall. I don't like total stall. Wings buckling. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're no friend of mine. Wow, this time it decided to give me Chuck Yeager's disapproving face. Actually, he's nowhere near disapproving enough. There's a fireball behind him, and he's like, yes, I definitely didn't do that. Okie dokie there, Mr. Creepo. Okay, wait, where did... Please put me back in the cockpit. I need a cockpit view here. I'm very confused by everything that's going on. Slow view change. Give me my instrument panel back. How did I get rid of the instrument panel? Why would I want to do that? Okay, please hold while I figure out how to get my instrument panel back. There we go. I have an instrument panel again. Okay, let us try this again. We're gonna start at 10,000 feet with a nice, fresh X-15 airplane, full of fuel, throttle at max, nice, slow ascent. No need to go crazy here, as the screen flickers at me because DOSBox. Don't need to gain altitude super fast. I can maintain control a little bit better if I gain altitude more sort of reasonably. We're going to space, kids! We're going to space! The X-15 was definitely meant to just fly right into space! No problem! The thing is, it does simulate aerodynamics effectively enough that if you go into space, you are no longer an airplane, because there's no air for you to plane in. It definitely, it's at least that good. And the problem is it isn't so good, of course, that it understands that you would just sort of float and not really do much of anything. You wouldn't spin out like, well, you could spin like crazy, but not because you slightly change your controls or, you know, made your airplane magically switch out like I just did. I think I need to center my controls when I switch the plane. That is definitely causing some of the shakes. Still going up. Still going up. We are at 100,000 feet. Still going up. Out of fuel again. New plane, please. Oh, nope, that's not causing the shakes. Okay. Still going up. I have no aerodynamic control, but we are... No, we're going down. Why are we going down? Speed deforming wings. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm going too fast. Wings buckling. Ah, okay. So I need a more gradual incline, or we're gonna have a really bad day. Like this, for example. Oh my god. We are slowly learning how to fly. Oh, dang. It doesn't actually show the wings buckling in the, in this view. Out of fuel, but I was throttled all the way down. What do you mean out of fuel? Where'd my fuel go? Oh god. Oh god, I'm blacking out. No, 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 this is how we die. This is how we die in Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Trainer 2. No, no, save it. Save it with no aerodynamic surfaces. Save it. I have no control, as you can plainly see, as I twiddle about the joypad, and absolutely nothing happens. Yeah, I'm disappointed that it doesn't show from this view that my panels are gone. Oh, we're dead. We are 3,000 feet, no control, spinning out of control, and death. A mortar shot, if I've ever seen one. A mortar shot is not a polite way to describe a flight. Okay, we're gonna try that again. The problem was speed. That's why I lost control, because at that speed, it wasn't simulating the fact that if you were going that speed in space, there's no friction. So it thought that at that speed, I would have real troubles. So instead, I'm going to throttle to something more reasonable, make sure I'm gaining altitude, and see if we can go to space in Chuck Yeager's Advanced Flight Simulator 2. Advanced Flight Trainer 2, rather. Okay, get to the right location, get to the right plane, throttle up to about neutral. We are gaining altitude. I want to get the throttle just high enough that we're plainly gaining altitude. without being so high that it's going to cause problems. So my throttle is actually quite low right now. In fact, right now my throttle's at 0. Did it? No, that's 0, all right. Yeah, that's throttle at 0, and we seem to be gaining altitude. Oh, is it that it simulates the afterburners independently of the throttle? That might be the thing. So out of fuel, right, I can still run out of fuel because the afterburners can run out of fuel. Does this throttle do anything? No. Haha, I get it now, I get it. Okay, so next time my wings disappear, the actual solution is to get a new plane. Just replace it. I can replace my plane midair, so keep the throttle down since it doesn't do anything, and go to space. We're going to space in an X-15, guys. Out of fuel? No problem. Oh god, I love this. I love how the X-15 apparently feels the need to advertise the fact that it's an X-15 in the bottom right-hand corner there. Speed to forming wings. Flaps? Will that? Oh god! Oh god! That's how you die! Oh god, that's how you die! Whoa! Whoa! Well, the flaps definitely traded some speed for altitude! We're going straight up, guys! We are going straight up! It's taking a lot of control just to keep the plane going vaguely, sort of not backwards, not doing loops. Oh my god! Flaps were my best decision ever! Woo-wee! Look at our altitude go now! We're at 270,000 feet, guys! What is the actual boundary with space in feet? I don't really know. You don't rarely hear the boundary with space set in feet. But I think we're there at 300,000 feet. Here we go, guys! We have flown an X-15 into space and now have no aerodynamic control whatsoever. Come on, come on, come on. Do something. React in some way to my input, please. I don't know why I'm expecting it to react in some way to my input when I'm at 380,000 feet in an X-15. Total stall, out of fuel. Well, 382,000 feet seems to be about the window, so now the question is, can I save this plane? We are about to discover whether, after taking it to 350,000 feet, running out of fuel, and then rapidly going down, I can save myself. Is that a Geiger counter in the background? Okay, whoa there. I have no aerodynamic control here. In case it's not obvious, my control surfaces are useless at 240,000 feet. Unfortunately, all I really have power to do right now is fall. So, oh god, we're falling so fast. Oh god, the wings are buckling again. Well, that's a problem. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I need a new plane. Oh god. Oh wow, the wings are buckling again, even with a brand new plane. Okay, this is bad, this is bad. Pull up, please, pull up, pull up. Okay, the flaps are still working. I have some control. Okay, I'm dead, I am dead. I am so dead. Wings pulled off. Oh god, they didn't just buckle, they were actually just outright removed. Hello? Hello? Chuck? Chuck? Well, you broke the game. That's what happens. That's what happens when you take an X-15 into space. I am truly, truly sad that I didn't manage to reproduce my amazing technique of crashing it into the sun. But, well, that was good fun. So, this was a pretty advanced flight simulator for its time, but of course, all I ever wanted to do with it is break it. And as I have shown you here today, you can break it quite spectacularly. So, thank you for watching my 1000th video. I am quite glad, actually, that I decided to use, decided to do it in something that's more my style, even if it's not necessarily something you wanted to see or care about, because, haha, this is my childhood right here. So thanks for watching that. More normal games tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers! From Yahweasel.